Hey, I am Barbara O'Neill. Today I want to talk to you about something you probably see every day on health blogs, smoothie recipes, and in your friends' Instagram posts, chia seeds. They're called a superfood, and for many people, they can indeed be a healthy addition to the diet. But here's the truth most people don't realize. Chia seeds are not safe for everyone. In fact, for certain people, eating chia seeds can be harmful, even dangerous. Let's start with why chia seeds get so much attention in the first place. They're tiny oval seeds that can absorb up to 12 times their weight in water, forming a gel-like coating when soaked. They are high in soluble fiber, contain omega-3 fatty acids, plant protein, and important minerals like calcium and magnesium. In the right context, these nutrients can be incredibly supportive for the body. But the very property that makes chia seeds beneficial, their ability to swell and hold water in sow, is also the reason they can cause serious problems for some people. If your body can't handle that expansion, or if you have certain medical conditions, you could be putting yourself at risk every time you eat them. Health problem 1, difficulty swallowing or esophageal issues. If you have trouble swallowing, suffer from reflux, or have any narrowing in the esophagus, chia seeds can become a real hazard. Dry chia seeds start absorbing liquid as soon as they touch moisture, including the saliva in your mouth or the fluids in your throat. This can make them swell before they even reach your stomach, creating a blockage. This isn't just uncomfortable, it can be a choking risk, and in severe cases, an emergency. If you absolutely must have chia seeds, they should be fully soaked for several hours until they turn into a soft gel. But for those with significant swallowing problems, my advice is to skip them altogether. Health problem 2, digestive disorders and bowel blockages. Chia seeds are loaded with soluble fiber, and fiber is generally good for digestive health. But when your gut is already compromised, such as in Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or chronic constipation, too much fiber can have the opposite effect. The gel-like mass formed by chia seeds can be hard for an inflamed or narrowed intestine to push through, leading to bloating, cramps, and even blockages. This is especially true if you don't drink enough water with them. For people with sensitive digestion, gentler fiber sources like ripe papaya, stewed pears, or well-cooked oats are a much better choice. Health problem 3, low blood pressure. Because of their high omega-3 content, chia seeds can naturally thin the blood and lower blood pressure. For someone with high blood pressure, this might be a positive effect. But if your blood pressure is already low, or if you take medication to reduce it, chia seeds can cause your pressure to drop too much. This can leave you feeling dizzy, weak, or even faint. In extreme cases, it can be dangerous. If you are prone to low blood pressure, you should monitor carefully or switch to a seed with a gentler effect like flaxseed. Health problem 4, blood thinning medications. Chia seeds' blood thinning properties also create an issue for anyone taking anticoagulant medications such as warfarin, aspirin, or certain herbal blood thinners. When you combine the effects of these drugs with chia's omega-3s, you can increase your risk of bleeding, even from a small injury. Nosebleeds may take longer to stop, and bruises may appear more easily. If you are on any form of blood thinner, it's best to avoid chia seeds, unless your doctor approves their use. And even then, only in small amounts. Pumpkin and sunflower seeds can provide healthy fats without this particular risk. Health problem 5, allergic reactions. While not common, chia seed allergies do exist. They belong to the mint family, so if you have allergies to mint, oregano, or thyme, you might be sensitive to chia as well. Reactions can start with mild symptoms such as itching around the mouth, watery eyes, or skin rashes. Over time, repeated exposure can trigger more severe responses, including swelling of the lips, tongue, or throat. For anyone experiencing these symptoms, removing chia seeds from the diet is the safest step. And alternatives like hemp seeds can offer similar nutrients without triggering the same allergic reaction. Now, before we go further, I want to point out something very important. Natural does not always mean safe. Many people assume that because chia seeds are plant-based and nutrient-dense, they can be eaten by everyone every day. But the truth is that even the healthiest foods can become harmful if they clash with your individual health condition. This is why understanding the why behind each of these points matters so much. It's not about fear. It's about making informed choices that support your body instead of working against it. Let's continue with health problems 6, kidney issues, and high oxalate levels. Chia seeds, like spinach and beets, are naturally high in oxalates. Inside the body, oxalates can bind to calcium, forming crystals that lead to kidney stones. For someone who has never had kidney problems, eating chia seeds occasionally in small amounts is usually not a problem. But if you have a history of kidney stones or reduced kidney function, regularly consuming chia seeds can quietly build up these crystals over time, increasing your risk of painful stone formation. This isn't just discomfort, it can mean hospital visits, dehydration, and long recovery times. A safer choice for people in this category is to replace chia seeds with low oxalate seeds, like pumpkin seeds or sesame seeds, which still provide minerals and healthy fats without adding to the stone risk. Health problem 7, blood sugar fluctuations in diabetics, is another hidden danger. Many people praise chia seeds for their ability to slow down digestion and release sugar gradually into the bloodstream, which can be beneficial for stable energy. But if you are taking medication for diabetes, especially insulin or strong oral medications, chia seeds can actually push your blood sugar too low. This can lead to hypoglycemia, symptoms like shakiness, sweating, confusion, and even unconsciousness. The risk is greater if you underestimate how much your medication should be adjusted when adding more fiber-rich foods like chia seeds. That's why if you have diabetes and want to include chia, you should do so in very small amounts, and always test your blood sugar regularly to see how your body reacts. If you notice sudden drops, switch to lower fiber, slow carb foods like berries or lightly steamed vegetables to help keep your glucose levels balanced. Health problem number 8, chronic bloating or gas, might not sound dangerous, but it can actually be a sign that your digestive system is struggling. The soluble fiber in chia seeds is fermented by your gut bacteria, and that process produces gas. For a healthy gut, this is usually manageable. But for someone with irritable bowel syndrome, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, or just a sensitive microbiome, this fermentation can cause severe bloating, painful cramps, and unpredictable bowel habits. The swelling of the seeds combined with excess gas can really make you feel heavy and uncomfortable for hours. If you notice these symptoms after eating chia seeds, well, your body is telling you it's not ready for that much fiber just yet. Gentle fiber sources like peeled apples, well-cooked carrots, or even psyllium husk in small amounts can be a lot easier to tolerate while still supporting your digestion. Health problem number 9, pregnancy and breastfeeding concerns, is something many people don't really think about because chia seeds are plant-based and packed with nutrients. Yes, they contain calcium, iron, and omega-3s, all important for both mother and baby. However, their strong effect on digestion and blood pressure means they can still pose some risks. Too much fiber during pregnancy can lead to diarrhea, which might cause dehydration and an electrolyte imbalance. For women who already have low blood pressure, chia seeds can lower it further. increasing the risk of dizziness or even fainting. During breastfeeding, the high fiber load from chia seeds may pass through to the infant in the form of digestive discomfort, leading to gas, fussiness, or changes in stool. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, please consult your healthcare provider before including chia seeds. And if you do use them, keep the portion small and always have them soaked. Finally, health problem number 10, dehydration risks, might actually surprise you. Chia seeds are often celebrated for their ability to hold water, which is why athletes sometimes use them to stay hydrated. But if you eat them dry or without enough fluid, they will absorb water directly from your digestive tract as they swell. This pulls fluid away from your body's tissues, which can make dehydration worse, especially in hot weather, after exercise, or if you're already losing fluids from illness. For someone prone to dehydration or living in a hot climate, eating unsoaked chia seeds can be a hidden danger. The safest way to consume chia is to pre-soak them in water, coconut water, or plant-based milk for several hours before eating. This way, they've already absorbed their maximum liquid before entering your body. Now that we've gone through all 10 health problems, it's clear that chia seeds are not a one-size-fits-all superfood. They can be wonderful for some people, but for others, they definitely carry real risks. So the question isn't simply, are chia seeds good or bad? The real question is, are chia seeds good for me in my current health condition, with my current lifestyle? And honestly, that's something only you, armed with the right knowledge, can answer. If you find that chia seeds are not right for you, the good news is there are plenty of other nutrient-rich seeds and foods that can give you similar benefits without the same concerns. Flax seeds are an excellent source of omega-3s and can be gentler on digestion. Hemp seeds provide complete plant-based protein and healthy fats without the high fiber load. Pumpkin seeds are rich in magnesium and zinc, which support energy and immune health, while sesame seeds are fantastic for bone strength thanks to their calcium content. By rotating these seeds in your diet, you bring in variety, which is honestly one of the most important aspects of balanced nutrition. It's also important to remember that no single food, no matter how trendy, is essential for good health. The body thrives on a variety of whole, natural foods in balance with one another. Superfoods aren't magic pills, they're simply tools in a much bigger toolbox. The key to health is not chasing trends, but really understanding your body's needs and nourishing it accordingly. So what should you do if you're unsure whether chia seeds are safe for you? First, check your medical history. If you have any of the conditions I've mentioned today, from swallowing difficulties to kidney stones to blood thinning medication, you should seriously reconsider adding chia seeds to your diet. Second, listen to your body's feedback. If you feel bloated, dizzy, overly gassy, or notice changes in your blood sugar or digestion after eating chia seeds, that's a signal you really shouldn't ignore. And third, remember that there are always alternatives. You are never limited to just one food to get the nutrients you need. I always tell people, nature's foods are powerful, and with power comes responsibility. Just because a food is plant-based doesn't mean it's harmless for everyone. Your health depends not only on what you eat, but on how your body responds to what you eat. The goal isn't to blindly follow health trends, but to understand them, weigh the risks and benefits for yourself, and make choices that truly support your well-being. If you've learned something valuable from today's discussion, and you now see chia seeds in a whole new light, I really encourage you to share this knowledge. It might help a friend or family member avoid a health complication they never saw coming. And if you'd like to hear more honest, detailed discussions about so-called superfoods and natural remedies without all the marketing hype, then please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you care about. Together we can build a community that makes informed, empowered choices for better health. Remember, your health is your greatest asset. Protect it with knowledge, nurture it with wisdom, and never stop asking questions. That's how you take control of your well-being. And that's how you live your best, healthiest life.